Hey there, Studio to Go users. This is Josh with United Way Worldwide again, giving you a tutorial of using the newly updated version of the tool for modifying your templates. It now will open in your browser window instead of opening a new window. They did that to kind of prevent your Studio Go timing out and you losing stuff that you were working on, and just kind of made the whole process way more streamlined. Works really nicely now. So what we're going to do is start off by showing you a quick guide for modifying one of the pre-made templates that we have. So as a Studio to Go user, you have access to a new area that not everyone else that can get on brand management to download assets can access. This Studio to Go area here in the drop down for your storefront has all of the Studio to Go templates that we've currently got uploaded. It's got some subcategories here too. It's got a new folder, logos, corporate identity. So this is like letterhead, business cards, stuff like that. Marketing segments. So that's women's leadership, Student United Way. Workplace campaign. So this is mostly posters, table tents, stuff like that for running events and your workplace campaigns. It's got a special folder just for holiday stuff, and we're going to be adding another category on here. It'll probably be up there by the time you're watching this, that has some of the advertising on there that you can modify and run in your local area. So we're gonna go click through here and find something to have fun with. So here's some of that cool new great things happen stuff. So we've got great thing happen 30 sheets. So this is actually a big ad for out of home. It's a big billboard ad. We also have newspaper ads. So we're gonna grab one of these guys now. Some of these print templates, to make it easier for you to print, have crops or no crops. So if they have crops, there's a bleed area that will be cut off after you're printing. That's so you can print edge to edge. It's not something that can be easily done with desktop printing, but if you are printing with a professional printer, you're going to want to use the ones without crops. Otherwise, you might have a white border around what you're working on. We tried to, avoid stuff getting cut off, but it still doesn't look quite as professional if it, is printed edge to edge. So we're going to go ahead and select this newspaper ad. When you go in here, there's some information about the ad. And your dimensions. So this is 11.5 by 21 inches. It's a full newspaper ad. So we're going to go to Customize with Studio to Go and download. That will allow you to download the finished art as a PDF or another image format. So we're going to click on that and then launch. And this brings you into the compiler, which is basically the tool that you can use to customize your template. Instead of opening in a new window again, it opens it in the same window. So it'll kind of clean things up, make it a little easier for you to use. You can hit cancel to go back and save and continue to when you're finished. We'll show you that in a second. So there are multiple pages that would show up here, but this is just a one-page print ad. So we're going to start over here on the left and kind of work our way down. This is kind of like the preferred workflow for adding stuff. So we're going to do select image, and that's actually going to select this big image behind the text here. The default is the girl with the jump rope and the Play 60 shirts, but we have other preset options. That's the health one. We also have an income and education image. Since this is a black and white print ad, the images need to be grayscale. You can actually upload your own if you'd like. Just make sure they're black and white. So we'll go to, I want to do education. So select that guy and hit select. And this will give you the crop tool. So, you know, the image is big enough to fit in there. We can actually crop it down a little bit if we choose to. So I want to do like right here. Now, when you're uploading an image of your own, pay attention to these rules here. So any image that's uploaded that's smaller than these dimensions and is not 300 dpi will not work. You'll get an error. It'll tell you that the image is not big enough. So we added this information here so you can, you know, pick out the image before you've got to the point that you can upload it. So we're going to do, click on education again, select, and we'll continue down the workflow here. And we'll want to get a little bit of the faces, but mostly those hats up in the air because this is a really cool dynamic photo. We'll hit crop. All right, cool. So we've changed the image in the background. So now we're going to work our way to what this place needs. So that's this copy right here that's over the image. We give you a couple default options. Obviously, you want to make them relevant. You know, attach them to whatever the image is. So tax assistance wouldn't make sense maybe with the kids throwing their graduation caps up. So we're going to do this one. As you can see, it's changing the copy that's in that white box down here. And these are just, you know, just suggestions. You don't need to go with them. You can actually go down here and, you know, just change the copy if you want. So we're going to do what this place needs is students, or actually we'll do more students graduating. Now, depending on how the text box is set up, you can actually, you know, create your own line breaks. It'll scale the text to fit. So as you can see, I made the line break at more, and it's done that for me. I could change it if I want. Some of the text boxes have different rules just to make sure that the text flows correctly. So if something is not working, you can email us at studio2go@unitedway.org. We can take a look at the template and see if we can tweak it a little bit to help you out. Unfortunately, if we make a change to the template, it makes a change for everybody. So that can be complicating when someone's trying to reprint something and the template has kind of changed since they were in there last. So, you know, we try to not tweak too much, but, you know, if anything really is not working for you, please email us and we'll see what we can do to help. So we've changed that copy. Now we want to go to edit the footer message, and we'll just grab one of these guys. And again, I can change this if I want. These are just suggestions to help you out with your messaging, or, you know, if you can't quite figure out what to throw in there. So click OK. So now this copy has changed. And then that one says edit footer, and this is a different kind of text box where you actually have multiple areas that can change. You can change your little call to action here. You can change your URL to match your United Way. And there's also the capability to change the great things happen copy here. Click OK. And it has changed the URL. And if you want to get a closer look at stuff, you can zoom in with this tool here. And the last one is the logo. Here, you'll want to localize that guy. Otherwise, it'll say United Way of Anytown. Now, this is pretty cool. When you click on here, you'll notice this is actually the last step. We'll have options for 1, 2, or 3 lines for your United Way's name. It probably shouldn't be more than 3 If it is, give us a call. But we'll just do one line. And now we have another step to complete, which is the United Way name. And we'll do United Way of Josh, because it's my United Way. Click OK. There we go. So my name's changed. Yay. So you can see we got green checks on all these steps. That means that all of the copy has been modified. We've localized everything we need. The page number has a check next to it, so we're good to go. We'll click Save and Continue. And that brings us to the last couple steps. So this is the default name of the template with a timestamp. Since this is how you're going to want to save your whatever you're working on, so you can access it in the future and update it if you need to. We'll want to change the name on here, so we'll do Josh Test, Great Things Happen, newspaper ad, and we'll get rid of this timestamp. If you need to go back and continue working on it, you can customize. If you want to download a proof just to send it to someone to look at and approve, you can do that as well. But I'm good to go with this, so now that I've changed the name, I want to click on Next. And this is pretty much the last step. You can choose a file type, PDF, EPS, JPEG, GIF, TIFF, or PNG. Depending on what the use is, you can change whatever format you're using, but this is a print paste, so we're going to want to do PDF. And it's locked in at 300 DPI since it's print. So you can add it to cart if you're doing stuff in batches, and we'll show you how to use that. I think we touched down on in the photo tutorial. It's if you want to add a bunch of stuff and download it in one zip file. But I just want this one PDF. So I'm going to click on Download. And it's going to quickly download to my computer. Cool. It's nice and fast. I'm going to click on Open and check it out. And there you go. Your black and white ad. Customized. It's got your own image. It's got your own copy. It's localized. It's got your URL. And this is ready to send to your local media. So to finish the workflow, you want to click Complete, and that'll send you back to where you originally launched the editor. If you want to, go back and modify your template in the future, you can find it in My Documents, and this will actually have all the changes that you made for it, such as the localization, and it'll actually be in this little preview as well. And you just go in to relaunch the editor in the compiler and modify the template as you wish. And if you want to get rid of it, you just click on this little trash can and it tosses it. It's good when you've got just way too many edits, because it actually creates a new version of it every time you modify this, just so you can go back and see previous ones you've worked on, but you want to clean them up after you're done with a particular project and just keep whatever the final ones are. And that's it. Thanks for being a subscriber. More tutorials coming in the future.